Hey, it's Mikkel again, and without further ado, let's jump right into today's topic. And today's topic is all about walking and whether you can burn fat or not while using walking as your main form of cardio. Well, my short answer to that is yes, you can, but there's many different contributing factors you need to make sure that you're completing so you can actually burn fat and maintain your muscle while using walking as your main form of cardio. Firstly, you need to make sure you're in a calorie deficit. You could do all the walking in the world, but if you're eating more food than you're burning, you will not lose weight. And for a lot of people, I know it's tough to find out if you're in a calorie deficit, and in that case, I would recommend tracking your calories. You also need to make sure you're getting in the right macronutrients, especially your protein. I'm not gonna browse over this topic too much, but if you have no idea on how much you should eat in your calorie deficit, or you have no idea on how to track calories, I posted these two videos that could help you out, so check that out after watching this. I personally use walking as my main form of cardio when I'm trying to lose weight or if I'm trying to maintain a low body fat percentage. When I walk, I either meditate, listen to a podcast, or listen to music to make my walk more entertaining. I rather do walking than any sort of high intensity workouts such as running or HIIT workouts. Why? Well, when you're losing weight and you're trying to maintain as much muscle mass as possible, when you do any sort of HIIT workouts, it may be difficult to manage your recovery. Sometimes it could even take days to recover from your high intensity cardio, especially if you're doing it with intensity. After all, it is called high intensity cardio. And if you can't manage your recovery, it will get in the way of your weight training sessions, and you don't want that. And in case you didn't know, in order to maintain your muscle mass when you're losing weight, you need to be weight training, and most importantly, your aim should be to maintain as much strength as possible. I know there's people out there that just do cardio when they're trying to lose weight, and when they do this, they end up looking skinny fat because they didn't do weight training to maintain their muscles. So don't do this. Anyways, though, if you do choose to do high intensity cardio, it could limit your ability to train to your full potential. Therefore, it will become harder to maintain your strength levels in the gym, and this will lead to you losing muscle mass. This is why I say with so much pride that walking is such an elite form of cardio, because you could do this several times per week without it affecting your weight training. So I'm assuming now you want to know how much you should be walking and how many calories you could burn from walking. Well, during weight loss, I would recommend 10,000 steps daily. If you are just starting your weight loss journey, maybe start off doing 10,000 steps for 3 days out of the week, and only when your weight loss starts to plateau, instead of further decreasing your calorie deficit, you could bump that up to more days per week, or maybe start doing 12,000 or even 15,000 steps daily. Keep in mind though, just like everything in life, in order to be successful, you have to increment slowly and build up momentum to decrease your chances of burning out. In terms of how many calories you can burn from walking, well, let's just say if you were doing 10,000 steps daily, depending on your weight, you can burn up to 400 to 500 calories per day. So let's just say if you were to burn 500 calories from doing 10,000 steps daily, and you were doing this 7 days per week, that means you can burn up to 3,500 calories per week. And on paper, 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat. Maybe hearing this will motivate you to walk more. Now for the most important question, how can you keep track of your steps? Well, personally for me, a 30-minute walk equates to around 4,000 steps. So that means I would have to be walking for around 1 hour and 15 minutes to get up to 10,000 steps. However though, this number can vary for you depending on your stride and your walk speed. There's applications on your phone that can help you track your steps, such as the Health app on your iPhone. And as long as you have your phone on you when you're walking, it will track your steps. I do want you to keep in mind that it's not very accurate, but at least it gives you a rough idea on how many steps you're getting in daily. If you have no other devices to help you track your steps, it's better than nothing, right? If you do want to get a more accurate step count though, there's devices out there such as the Fitbit or the Apple Watch. I personally have an Apple Watch that I got around this time last year, and it has made tracking my steps very convenient because I don't have to think about it. I just put it on every morning as if it was a normal watch, and it does the job. Lastly, I would just like to say, make sure you're hitting each muscle group twice per week minimum. You do that plus you're in a calorie deficit, making sure your calories aren't too low, and you're using walking as your main form of cardio, you're setting yourself up for a successful weight loss journey. And if you start now, you will have that summer body in no time. Popping up are 2 videos that can help you with weight loss. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Until next time, peace.